And I know, you told me to watch a movie 2 weeks ago, Leave the World Behind.
Right.
And I finally did. And halfway through the movie, I'm going, God, this is a real familiar plot. I'm like, this is real. I'm like, is this anything? If this is this accessible to me, I just feel like I've seen this 100 times or something. And I look over at my bookshelf. I said, wait a minute. I read this last year. I go over, I take it off the fucking shelf. I read the book.
You took the pic. That was the whole thing, is when the Obamas were questioned about it and why they chose to produce that with their production, was that they both loved the book.
Right.
So,
well, it was somewhat faithful. I didn't remember all the book, but what I did remember was they spent no spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but they spent a lot more time on the relationships and kind of the jockeying for power in the middle of this crisis that happens, we'll call it, rather than the kind of supernatural-esque element of the what the hell's going on here part of the crisis, which I guess you need for film. You need the visual spectacle for film, I understand.
Well, if you don't put that, you can't call it a thriller.
Right.
You have to have that as some kind of a thrilling, suspenseful thriller.
But my thing with it, Kevin, and I'll do a quick 3-sentence or 4-sentence review. I felt that if you're going to touch on the abstract, deer, maybe, flamingos, maybe, then there should be much more of a sense of interpretation, not so literal with everything. And then there's flamingos. Like construct it where I'm in a world where there might be the flamingos, and then I can find metaphor or whatever you want me to do.
Those are black-beaked flamingos, which are Florida flamingos. I'm not sure they would migrate from Florida to fucking Long Island in fucking 30 hours.
Well, and the other thing was the best explanation you could give me for the deer were they're trying to tell us something. It was a little soft. A little soft in the storytelling.
What they're saying was, we're really not here. We're CGI.
Right. Well, if that's the case, then
yeah,
mission accomplished.
You got it right.
Right. Now I got it right.
Yeah, it's just you think too much.
It was the falling frogs from Magnolia. But so all in all, it was. I've spent a worse 2 hours, but okay.
It's still number 1 on Netflix.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was going to watch Maestro last night.
I need to see that too. That's on the list.
I was going to watch Maestro last night, but Tamara said it was getting too late for her, so
maybe you can knock it out tonight. Send me a quick thumbs up, thumbs down on it.
It'll be too late. She's
she packs it in before.
She's just under the weather.
All right. But so Kevin, you left that film liking it because you told me I needed to see it.
Well, I number 1, I thought the acting was good in it.
Agreed.
I think the cast was amazing. I just thought there were elements in it that really kind of capsulize where our country is right now. And when he sits and tells, basically, we've all heard since the Cold War started, that the Russians have been sending agents over to set up, the situation where they could overthrow our government. And the easiest way to overthrow a government is through a coup. And anybody that happens to watch mainstream media might I don't know, occasionally come across an idea that says, wow, like, I don't know. I look at it and I say to myself, Like this is what really. Here's one that really disappointed me.